doing something. There we go. And I think I can do that. There's the comments thing. Great. I think I have the comment thing going up. Can you see that too?
Yeah, let me see if I can find you on my
Oh, my camera really got widescreen there. Wow, it's like that damn mic is sticking out. Oh, I decided I was going back to the old ways. Remember back in the day, it was kind of you and I never even had to talk about it, but there were two things that we never did. Never, ever, ever. We didn't cuss and we never talked about work.
That's right.
Yep. And I'm going back to both of those rules. I realized not with you, but in general, I refer to work a little too much, and that's not a good thing to do. So
it's just best just to leave it out.
And it's funny because I don't think you and I ever back in the day, I don't think we ever really even stumbled on that, right? I mean, it didn't even barely even cross our minds.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
Curious how that was. Good morning, Simon. From one old fart to two old farts.
Yeah.
Good to see you. Hey, Jim, have you seen Simon's videos? Simon's living room videos?
Actually, no, because I'm teaching on Saturday nights, and he's on right when I'm starting work.
Ah, okay.
Because matter of fact, and I haven't said anything to him, and I'm sure it's because of I'm working, but he's never invited us on.
Yeah, that's true. He sends me the link. I get the link.
Yeah, I get the link every week. Yeah.
Yep.
But I'm working. I start working at 7:30 on Saturday nights.
Right. Yeah. Timing is tricky. Like even for this, you and me. I mean, like it's past my bedtime, and it's midday for you, right?
Right.
Just happened to be that this was the time that happened to have overlap. And Glenn, hope you're well. We are. I think. Well, I am. Hope you're well, Jim.
I'm doing good.
Good. Actually, I'm not so well. I was just at the doctor. It looks like I'm gonna have to have cataract surgery. Believe it or not.
Fill us in there, Kurt. Yeah.
Yeah, old man. So my about 3 months ago, my right eye went. It seemed to be all of a sudden it kind of went all fuzzy, and didn't really get any worse. Didn't really get any better. So I finally went and saw the doctor, and she looked it up, and she says, "You young man." She says it's more of an old guy deal. She says you're pretty young for it, but you've got a really full on cataract. So I'm going to meet with the surgeon next month, and I think by mid-November I'll be. You know how they do it? They cut a slice, and they stick a suction thing into your eye, and it sucks out the cornea, sucks it out. Then they have a piece of plastic. You know how that has been made to fit. Do you know how they mold the tooth on like an artificial tooth just to fit in the right place?
Right.
They make a piece of it's like a plastic contact lens, and they poke it through that hole, and it pops into place, and it replaces your cornea. Man, I know when the technician told me that, the first thing I said, "Man, they're going to put me under, right?"
They are, right?
Kind of. They put you they make you in a kind of a drowsy state. He said, "I'll remember that people were talking, but I won't remember what they were talking about. I'll be in and out in 3 hours." Like in Japan, I'll bet you're there at least overnight or something like that, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, you would. It wouldn't surprise me if you were in
for a week.
For a week. Yeah.
Yeah, or a couple of days, right?
Yeah.
It seems like every time when we were in Japan, and every time that we had an instance to take myself or Emily to the hospital, that was a week. I was a week off from work, or a week off from school, no matter what. And thank goodness. I all blessings to the great Japanese healthcare system there. You know very well they took good care of you, didn't they?
Yes, they did, and they took good care of Tomoko.
Yes, they did. They did.
Yeah.
Look at this. There's all kinds of comments. Let's see. Simon says, what do you Englandese asks, "Hey, Simon, what are you playing at?" I think he's talking about his show, his Sunday show. How about Sunday? Sunday doesn't work for me. I work on Sundays. Englandese says, going to work soon. Oh, Simon's going, egg. I just had breakfast. Oh, these guys are talking. Me too. I have a class at 3:30. Week, Kurt. A week. A week. Yes.
Yeah, at the hospital. Yeah.
Yeah. So, Jim, I was thinking it would be interesting to look at something here. I was,
Sure.
let's see. How do I do this with the share screen? So
Open
stop.
whatever open
Oh,
whatever it is you're wanting to share first,
okay. I
and
got
then
it
go to the
open.
share screen.
I got it open. There it is. The reason it would disappear because you had grabbed the screen earlier. That's why.
There you go.
So I released it.
What
Check
in
this
the
out.
heck is that?
I was looking for a photo of you and I at the bench, similar to this, right?
Right?
Are you seeing the full screen right now?
Yeah, I'm seeing the picture of you and me in
Okay.
in Marion Hall.
Right. Of course, that's not the bench. That is Marion Hall.
Right.
You and I are. This is definitely a case of the two old guys from the Muppets, right?
Right. Yeah.
We promised we wouldn't talk about work, but there we are.
See you, Simon.
Bye, Simon. So I was looking for some good photos. Believe it or not, the closest I could come to a bench photo was this, which is a good one, right? That's us at the bench with Tomoko.
Yeah.
Yep, but you can see it doesn't fit over the whole screen. So
Right.
that is a good one. Here's another one at the Bronx Cheer.
Yeah.
Right? And then there was this one, but they don't fit. So this is the best.
That was a sports day, wasn't it?
That's you and I. Gosh, we said we we're going to talk about work. That's up in the teachers' lounge in the high school.
Yeah, and actually, I remember this day. You and I were actually really talking a lot about the eating every 2 hours thing.
Yes. Yeah,
Remember that?
We were. And weren't we blogging or vlogging about it as well, or something?
I think we were. Now, what's really kind of coincidental is this picture was taken on a sports day, and they had the sports day today.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah,
kidding.
Yeah, the high school and junior high were doing it today. Yeah.
That's amazing. Now, I have a question. Do you notice there's some irregularity here in terms of the cameras that we're holding?
Yes.
Why am I holding your camera and you're holding my camera? And what the heck is that thing in the middle?
The one in the middle, that's my old video camera.
That's the one you made the 97,000 toothpicks on?
Yeah, right. That old Canon video camera.
Oh, okay.
And then I've got your video camera and you've got my Canon. Yeah, what is that?
I don't know, but you went up there because you were going to get some upper. You were that day. You were like getting all kinds of pro shots. Because you edited together a really nice video, didn't you, for the school?
Right.
It was
right.
Yeah, that's right. That's what you were doing.
But remember that video you showed your bento? Yeah.
But while I was doing that, I saw this one commercial for the bench. Let's watch it. I think
okay.
I think I've got it up so the sound can play. It'll be kind of like what was it called? What was that Theater 2001? What's that show on TV where the guys watch the videos and comment on it? Mystery Science Theater 2000.
Oh, that must have been a left coast thing.
Probably, or definitely a hippie thing. Okay, here we go. Let's see.
Yeah, and that's what we're here for, to test this stuff, right?
Exactly. Well, that's it, right, everybody. If anybody's wondering why, I had to pause right there.
Look at that sexy ass. That's 350 pounds of chewed bubble gum right there.
So if anybody's wondering why we're doing this, we wanted to. Molly helped me. You can see this giant proboscis on my coming out here, and I don't think proboscis is a dirty word, so I think I'm safe. Molly was helping me. I was so impressed with his audio last time that he helped me get set up. I got the same thing, the Blue Yeti mic, and he got it all, helped me get it all set up today. So we wanted to test it out. So if anybody has any comments, how is the audio? I know Molly's audio sounds great, but we'd love to get feedback from both of us, right?
Yes.
So let's watch this video. Let's see how this works out.
Yeah.
Full screen here. Let's see if I can do this. Full screen. Go. See if there's sound.
Episode of the Bullet Train is brought to you by Mully's ass. There's Mully setting up the camera up there. We're getting ready to film a. You think the audio is going to be any work from up there? That's pretty far away. Yeah, it's pretty cool camera angle, but it's pretty far away.
Only thing is like up. If I hold it at arm's length, we're like right into.
Yeah. I guess we can talk loud. Do a test thing. Anyway.
Nice boobs.
A video for the bench. So this is a commercial for the video for the bench. If you see this video before it gets to the bench, you go there and that's not there at the bench. You're too soon. So go back and click again. Okay? And this is from.
You're just like, would you just shut up already? Okay, I want to sit down. Let me hit the start button, right?
We had fun.
we didn't really care about it, but anybody. I mean, what about the employees thought? Because they always saw us sitting out there doing all kinds of stuff like this, you know?
Yeah, right. Setting the camera up on top of my car.
And me,
Yeah.
the bench, but this isn't the bench. It's
So-
the bench and the bench.
My
Okay, there you go.
my question for you is, and if anybody doesn't know, well, how do you stop? Cancel. If anybody doesn't know, and then make that go small, we'll get more depth at this. I was gonna say, if you don't know what that bench is, that was about 2 or 3 blocks away from my house and very close to the place where Mully and I worked, and we would go there and sit and have sodas or a cigarette or beer or whatever.
Right.
Sit out there. So did you ever make that commercial?
For the bench?
Yeah.
No idea.
Oh, okay.
We may have. I don't remember.
That would be over on your channel, of course, right?
What is the date on that video, Kurt?
9 years ago.
Yeah,
So
right.
Would it say?
I don't remember what I had for breakfast this morning.
Strat. Yeah, no kidding. But it would be over on your channel, right? If it was.
Could have been. Yeah. Well, yeah, it was on my camera, right?
Let's see. But I did a search for bench over here, and there was next to nothing.
Oh,
Well,
and
that's it right there. Well, no, the Bench FM. Well, you made it for that channel. Is this it?
Live TV from 85 plus channels.
damn, I did a good job. Look at that.
You did. That's astounding.
Probably within the next hour or so, Kurt will be making an announcement. So I'm going to go ahead and make mine now because I'm sure we have a lot of crossover subscribers. But I'm sure I have people that he doesn't have, and he has people I don't have. So I'm going to go ahead and make my video. Kurt and I, have started our own channel, a collaboration channel, and this channel is going to only have videos of when we're together.
I get it, Jim. Now I know why I can't find any bench videos, because they're on this Bench FM channel.
Right. And didn't we remove that channel?
Did we? Was it deleted or just privatized, or is it gone?
Well, if it's there, one of us should be able to access it, right?
I think we both had access. So let's do this. Let's search for Bench FM, huh?
Because this would have been at a time when we could name the channel, right?
I think so. Good gosh, who knows what all this stuff is? And then filter by
Bench FM. This channel doesn't have any content.
So, okay. Well, at least the mystery is kind of somewhat solved.
Joined July 13th, 2011. Does that sound?
That sounds right on, spot on. Yeah.
There
Okay.
you go.
Okay, that's that. So, interesting.
For some reason, Kurt, I feel like we deleted all the videos off of that channel.
I think you're right. I don't know why though.
No, I don't either.
I mean, it's not like we had a falling out or anything like that. It must have been for good cause. Whatever that good cause must be. Let's see. So let's see some comments here. Bought and paid for, Molly. I remember that. Okay. Proboscis is your nose. That's right. Every time I see a 7-Eleven, I'm looking for a bench. Still looking. I see. Do you?
Okay, but Englandese, we were at Family Mart.
That's true. Same difference. But no. There is a huge difference because there's no bench at 7-Eleven.
That's right.
Family Mart was the only one that had the bench.
That's right.
That was part of their shtick.
Hmm.
Do you both feel the same if I say the words "the golden days," at least for jvlog days?
Probably.
I think it applies. I mean, if you consider it like in the lifetime of a human being, the youthful years, the high school years, the early adult years, right? I mean, that's what it was for the jvlog community, right? That's gone, right. and will never come back.
Right. Yeah. 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 The like I said the last time we were on, all those people that wanted to come over here, well, they're here now, and they've all got a phone. Everybody's got a camera. Everybody's making videos, and that whole feeling of hi Opie, that whole feeling of community just isn't here anymore.
Yeah, So what can it be? What has it been replaced with in your life, if anything?
Well, I'm working a lot more now, so I'm not making as many videos. And since YouTube has shut down the partner program, as far as there's certain requirements that need to be met now, as far as you got a certain number of subscribers, certain number of hours watched in a year, right? Remember, for a while there, are you there, Kurt? Kurt's frozen. Kurt be frozen. Hold on, guys. Are you guys hearing me out there? Are you guys hearing me out there, or am I not coming through? Oh, Kurt's gone, but he can come back in. Okay, it's Kurt. Okay. You can come back in. You don't need to stop the feed.
Can you hear me?
There he is. There he is. Okay. Okay. Oh. Kurt's frozen again.
Hello, hello.
Oh.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, there we go. Are you using America Online, Kurt? Are you on?
Yeah,
Are you on the
took out the
dial-up?
disc
Are you on the dial-up tonight?
No kidding. Gee, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I got you now. Yeah.
Can you hear me, Jim? Okay,
I hear
that's
you.
so strange. I think we had an internet earthquake or something like that on my end.
Yeah, your modem clogged up.
Yeah, no doubt. Wow.
You're 14.
So-
Oh, shoot. Huh. I wonder why.
You know, can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah. You just
Okay.
froze. Oh. Yeah, I wonder what that is.
Strange. Well,
Yeah.
let's see if we can push on for just a little more. If it doesn't, then maybe we'll drop it from there. Now I know it's
Sure.
I know it's not because we're streaming to 3 different platforms: Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, because the servers are doing all that work.
Right. Yeah.
That's
Steamer should be doing all that work, right?
That's what I like about SteamerYard, is that that it's not. I did try one of those processing software packages on my own computer, and it made my CPU whine out because it was trying to do it all locally and letting SteamerYard do all the work, all the hard work for us.
Gotcha.
So let me get back to that interesting question. So and I'm happy to go first if you'd rather, but we got interrupted by that. But what has first of all, well, I know for you didn't when I met you, you weren't looking necessarily to join the jvlog community. I don't even think you knew what it was, right?
Not at all. No, hadn't. No.
Right. So it's not like it's something that you sought out and that now that it's kind of disappeared, it was something that came into your life. It's still there, but it's not the same.
Well, I'll tell you what. At the beginning, it was something that I didn't really know about. I mean, I knew YouTube existed, but I didn't know that people were vlogging and doing channels and stuff like that. And then I saw your channel and I was like, oh, Jesus, I don't want to do that.
ring indoors.
Because I remember the very first video of yours. You were out in the woods, and you said something to the effect of, "I'm beyond the last village in the foothills of Shizuoka," and I thought, "Oh, Jesus Christ, what is this?" Right?
So not
And
not o-
I just passed the village elder. Oh, you mean the old guy and his
so
long
guys.
johns peeing on the side of the road?
Village elder. I thought I was making some Last Samurai type of
Yeah, yeah,
a plea.
right.
Yeah, I know exactly. I can show you exactly that. Probably a video that will do that. The Lost Village. Let's see. Hold
That's
on.
probably the one.
Let's see. Oh, yeah, this is it. In fact, this is probably the video. Okay, let's get past the commercial. Good gosh.
Share it up.
Oh, there it is. Okay, wait, hold on. Here we go. It started right up. It's got to get over here to the. Of course, we've got to go through the obligatory advertisement.
Sure.
Let's go back here to the beginning.
And share screen.
Oh, it's not sharing the screen. Oh, whoops. I'm such a lame at this, huh? Hold on. Here we go. Okay, here. Okay, there it goes. And there it is.
There we go.
There. Oh.
Used for umemoshi, yeah, certain clubs. Probably made into umemoshi later. That's over there.
I know. Hold on. I know in this one. Hold on. Let's see if I've got that monologue.
Trails here are kind of like right of way.
This is it, right? This type of stuff, right?
Or
Yeah.
village to another usually.
Yeah.
And then it's not necessarily trespassing to walk on them.
Oh, it's not as attractive. Oh, look, there's the village. There's the village elder, right?
Yeah.
Like you said. And hold on, let me turn the volume down here. There we go. Just let that run right there. So you saw this. So we met. We kind of talked about YouTube. Of course, you were using YouTube, but and then you checked out one of my videos and you saw something like this. And I was droning on about the Japanese countryside, and that was not a turn on. That pushed you even further away from the idea, right? What happened?
Right.
What changed?
Okay. Well, the other thing that we need to let people know is at the beginning, you and I were not really that good of friends at the beginning.
No, not. It took a little while.
At the beginning, we were co-workers.
Yeah. We
Yeah,
were like
that was it.
you were the jock and I was the nerd.
And you
That's
were
cool.
always really serious at work, and that just drove me nuts. And I was like, yeah, all right, whatever.
Oh, that never changed.
And then we went out drinking that night, and you were a totally different person than what I was working with. And I thought, oh yeah, he's all right. And then Monday came, and you were back to the guy at work again. I was like, what the hell happened there? But I saw the video, and this isn't politically correct. What you said, I'm in beyond the last village in the foothills of Shizuoka, and I was like, what a fag.
Right.
But then I made that toothpick video and put that up, and it went nuts. You remember that? It took off, right?
Of course.
And
of course.
and it was
literally an overnight hit.
Yeah,
literally overnight.
It was on CNN the next day. I put it up. Remember?
I know your mom calling you up, watching it in the States.
Right. So you and I, we kind of picked up from there. You and I started talking more about. Started getting along better when I started that, and it took off, and it was getting hits, and I thought, well, I have to make videos now.
Yeah, and then you won the damn YouTube Video of the Year award.
Right.
in very short order, right?
Yeah. But I remember that very first video I made after that. I think it was the first one where I'm sitting in my room. Hello, YouTube. This is Mully.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the video is called Me, Colonel Sanders, and what's his name? Mark Twain.
Johnny Fever?
Me, Mark Twain, and Colonel Sanders. And it was talking about why I wear a Bengals jersey all the time.
Let's see if we can. Let's show this in. How do you do this? Oh, sort by date added oldest.
Yeah.
So there's the tooth. There it is. Me, Mark Twain, and Colonel Sanders. Let's have a listen, shall we?
Yeah.
Hold on.
This is beautiful.
Let's try to keep the volume down, and we'll go through the commercial. And so what was going through your mind as you made this video?
I don't remember. But it was just like I was explaining why I wear a Bengals jersey all the time.
Was it like just a couple of days after the toothpick video?
What's the date on it?
November 17th.
Here it is.
Hey, YouTube. This is Jim in Japan, warm and strong.
Jim in Japan, that's what it was.
Kurt, Softy Papa, and I were talking today, and the subject came up of why I'm always wearing a Bengals jersey. And the story behind that is, in 2005, the Bengals had won the AFC North Championship,
Christ.
and they got into the playoffs for the first time in 15.
It's funny to see that, isn't it?
And
Yeah.
they were so hot that year.
You know what's amazing is that I can still, that's exactly the same. All you'd have to do is change the background. I mean, it's the same room and everything. The refrigerator's gone. Or is the fridge there?
Fridge is still there. Yeah.
Okay, but now it's just sparse, and you've got mostly football stuff in there. But now it's all Van Halen, and it's been Van Halen and music and guitars.
Yeah, well,
right?
the stuff on top of the refrigerator hasn't changed. The stuff on the wall is different.
Carson Palmer had his knee wiped out, and he was taken out, and we lost to the Steelers. And I hate the Steelers, by the way.
How
we
awkward.
lost, and that was it. And I swore on that day, until Carson Palmer leads us to the Super Bowl, I will be wearing a Bengals jersey.
Yeah,
every day.
that lasted about 9 years.
Now November 2010.
Yeah, I remember when you stopped wearing them.
Still wearing these Bengals jerseys.
Do you have them?
Missed a day.
Yeah, they're upstairs. Yeah.
I wear them to work. I wear them to play. If my band's on stage, I wear my Bengals jersey.
Frankly, I wish you'd go back to them. I think they're part of you.
I wear the same one. I've got 6 or 7 of them, and so I rotate them every day.
Yeah, it was me, wasn't it? The Bengal jersey guy.
Is it no longer you?
No, the Bengals are 2-7
not
this year,
really.
so
I mean,
look like I'm going to be changing clothes.
probably don't fit anymore.
Hopefully
I put on
next
so
year.
much weight.
It's been so long.
But do you
now
think
that
personality-wise
we
and everything
go back to regular clothes.
that man hasn't changed so
I'm
much?
stuck in my Bengals jersey until then.
I don't think so. Still me.
But I may give them one more season and give up on this. Next year, if they don't do anything, I may just.
Man, how awkward.
Be me.
So,
But,
how did you feel when you were making this video? Because this was the first vlog. This is your very first vlog. How did you like right now? I mean, for me, it's a little harder because I haven't been doing it for a long time, at least not the way I used to do it. So it's a little hard when I turn the camera on. But when we were banging in Japan, it was so simple. You just turn the camera on and you start talking. Was this, did you have to think what you were going to say beforehand? Did you have it all planned out?
No, I just turned it on and started talking because you had told me people are going to love to hear your stories. Just get on and start talking.
Yeah.
So I just got on and explained why I was wearing my Bengals jerseys all the time. That was the only thing I really had to talk about. If I had to pick out anything, it would be that I didn't have any topics.
And he did that, so he didn't have to.
I didn't know what to talk about at the time, right? So when the Bengals jersey came out, oh yeah, I can talk about that. Actually, Kurt.
And I do remember that conversation, and I was very sincere in that sitting at the school talking, everything, we always had such interesting conversations. You had so many interesting things to say. And if this guy just turns the camera on, he'll have lots of content just coming out from his stream of consciousness.
You know what I found though, Kurt?
What?
Pause that for a second.
Okay.
What I found is telling my stories on camera and telling them sitting at the desk. A lot of the language gets cut out. That F this or whatever, right? And I think it kind of detracts a little bit from the story.
As someone that's listened to the stories unfiltered, I can say that there's more color in them in that regard.
Yeah.
But I don't think that it loses the content, right? It's more the flamboyance, right? Than anything else.
And I think having you sitting right there in front of me and telling the story and kind of going back and forth with it, I have more energy to, what can I say? You know what I mean? Just that.
Hey,
rather than talking to a piece of glass.
it's exactly it. The age old talking to the glass eye, right?
Right.
And yeah, absolutely. For me, I experienced something similar insofar as vlogging is much easier when I'm walking and doing something. It becomes more conversational. Like
Right.
right now, it's a little hard for me, even though I'm talking to you. It's a little hard for me standing here at my desk. I feel it doesn't feel natural to me because this is my work posture. This is what I do at work all day, right? Because
Sure.
of COVID, I work from home. So it feels out of my element. I imagine it would take a while to get used to it again.
Well, and I'm not uncomfortable talking to the camera. You know, I mean, I don't feel weird sitting here talking to the piece of glass because I guess I've been doing this long enough. Like looking out here, we got Cinecyclist and Englandese and these other people, right?
Old friends, yeah.
And these are all names that I see. So when I make a video, I literally feel like I'm talking to these people.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm conveying my message to them. I'm not just throwing, hey, sports fans today, but you know what I mean? Just random throwing something out there for just anybody to see. I feel like I'm actually talking to the people that I've been conversing with for the past dozen years.
Okay, brace yourself, Molly. Look at that last look at that last comment below. Who it's from.
Englandese?
No, T-Bone.
Oh my God.
Yeah, no kidding. Right. This is the first time that this has happened to me, that I'm reading a comment from someone who is deceased that I knew.
What does it say? I can't see it well enough to see what
It says.
It says.
Thanks for the video, Jim. This is 9 years ago. Thanks for the video, Jim. I was kind of wondering about why the Bengal shirt. Wish you could have caught the chair incident. It would have been so funny. Glad you didn't get hurt. Looking for. I shouldn't be laughing. I just remember the chair incident all of a sudden.
What was the chair incident?
I'll tell you. If your incident, you can't remember. Glad you didn't get hurt. Looking forward to your future videos. Maybe you and Kurt could do some together. Who knows? Doug. Wow, isn't that very? I think the word is prescient. You know, he's forecasting the future of the bench. Right. This is before the bench.
Was T-Bone Doug?
Yes, T-Bone is Doug.
Oh.
Yeah. So
Poor Doug.
Yeah, yes, definitely. So those that don't know, a lot of, as Jim mentioned, some of your names we recognize from the past. Doug is, of course, one of those. Doug actually lived about an hour away from where I live now, and I actually went to visit him once when I was down here. I got a nice tour of his house. But Doug died about it's been about a year and a half now, right? About 2 years,
it's
maybe.
Been longer than that, hasn't it?
Has it?
Yeah. Well, Carolyn still follows me on Facebook.
Oh, really?
I still see her from time to time. Yeah.
But yes, go ahead.
Yeah. I think because we're on camera, it kind of gives and I don't want this to sound egotistical or anything because I surely don't mean it that way. But since we're the ones on screen, we kind of get that kind of movie star atmosphere, you know, like when we would go to the parties, people like, oh my God, it's Mully, right? And like, what do you mean? Oh my God, it's Mully. I'm just me. But I remember like meeting like Ed Tomorrow and some of these other people that had come over here for the party. And I was just as excited to meet these people.
Yeah.
Because they'd been commenting on my videos. And I'm like, hey, you're that dude that's been commenting. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. I do understand that feeling. The chair incident, if I remember right.
Yeah. Please.
If I remember right, the chair somehow broke and the pokey thing came right up through the middle and into your butt. Is that not the case?
Was it a chair at school?
No, I think it was you were making this video, and so I think maybe just a little further. You'll talk about. Hold on, let's see.
Preparing to make the video, Kurt. This is why it took me so long to get this up. I'm sitting here, and I've got the video in my hand. I'm sitting here, looking at the video starting, and I thought, I want to change it. So I shot the video off, and I leaned forward, and my chair shot out from underneath me, snapped the arm off of it. I fell on the floor, and
you could have been hurt, man.
You can probably see in the background that we got another chair sitting here. That's the one. That's the one that broke. You can see the arms snapped off of it there on that side.
Oh my God!
So yeah, I got myself.
Goodbye, Englandese. That's
See,
what it
when
was.
people have subscribed to my channel these past 2 weeks, thank you very much. This channel was started on that Saturday when I put the toothpick video up. November
And
5th.
I need to thank all of you people for the success of that video. I don't think I'm going to be able to recreate it. Although, if the camera had been running when that chair shot out from under me and I went down on the floor, I may have had something. I would have been on probably every fail blog across the internet. But anyway, yeah, thanks everybody.
See, that sounds more like me right there, you know?
Trust me,
Yeah.
not everything's going to be sitting here in this room like this. I'm going to try to.
It's funny how maybe here it is, 5 minutes into it, your natural self comes out.
Bengals jersey. So in the future, when you watch me and I'm wearing orange and black, you know why. And
Do you say don't let your meatloaf?
Okay, baby.
No.
All right. See you guys later.
You had no goodbye line.
No, I had no tagline. Kurt, search Under the Shinkansen Bridge. That was my very first video.
Okay.
That was even before the toothpicks. That was like a test video. And I talk about you in that one, if I'm not mistaken. Under the Shinkansen Bridge. Yeah, there it is.
Really? Now you've got two. Video Vault, my very first video. What's the difference between these two? 1 year ago and 8 years ago.
I think the other one I uploaded it as there's probably a lead into it. Hey guys, this is my first video. Blah blah blah. Maybe.
Oh, okay. What I got before we started? What the heck were you doing under the Shinkansen bridge? I do remember this video barely now because the Shinkansen is going to roar over your head, right?
We were out on our bikes that day.
You and Tomoko.
Tomoko and I were out riding our bicycles, and we stopped there to take a break because it was under the bridge because it was shady. We get some shade there, and I thought, oh, this would make a good video because this was still when you were trying to coerce me into making videos, and I was like, I don't know what the hell to make.
Right. So you says thought I'd share my actual first YouTube video with you guys. Hope you like it. Let's give it a try. And then you plug the Fulcher 33 video channel, which is your music channel, right?
Yep.
Let's give it a listen.
Damn, I don't remember doing healthcare.
Do you think if we subscribe to the YouTube thing, we wouldn't have to watch all these darn ads?
I don't know.
I might be
you
worth
mean
it.
The YouTube Red?
Yeah.
Now, I'm good with the ads.
So I'm just thinking if I do this kind of thing, then when I want to watch videos, I don't have to make everybody suffer through the damn ads.
Well, as a YouTuber myself.
Well, go ahead. As a YouTuber
myself, I just feel like, I'll let the ad load up. I mean, I shut it off when it comes through, but help your fellow blogger.
Oh yeah, it's so funny that there are particular channels that I follow. I deliberately will sit through all of the ads, one after another. I won't click on the ads because I feel that's disingenuous, right? If I click on it for something I'm not interested, like suppository cream or something like that, even though more and more I hear I'm Mr. Cataract boy, I'm going to need that stuff soon. But I won't. But I'll actually sit there and just find something else to do, and I think, gosh darn it, I want you to make a set and a half from me, right? You're so good. Let's see what you got to say here. So you're not under the Shinkansen bridge, though.
This is the lead-in, I guess.
Oh, okay. And let me see if I know exactly where this is. This is where you would take naps at work.
Yeah. Over in that room across from the teacher's room. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I think I went in there once.
Had the sofas.
And you and I would go in here sometimes when we would have a deep heart-to-heart, right? And every now and then a vice principal would come walking in, right?
Right. Oh, sorry, we'll leave.
It's so funny. It brings back memories.
Hey guys, how you doing today? A lot of people think that the toothpick video is my first video, which was actually shot in this room right here. It was right over there, where that right there. Anyway, that wasn't my first video. My first video was actually titled Under the Shinkansen Bridge, and it's over on my other channel. Now, I've got this other channel that not too many of you guys know about, and the reason you don't know about it is because I just don't advertise it. No reason, really. But all of my live shows and stuff are over there, and the reason I put them over there instead of here on Mormon Strat is because we do all cover music, and if there's a problem with music, then
I don't want that over here. So anyway, they're all over there, and you guys can check it out. I'll put a link down below. But anyway, my first video was uploaded there, and it's titled "Under the Shinkansen Bridge." And I'm gonna,
I just want to pause real quick. I was going to say that's very clever of you to have moved your music elsewhere for to basically fend off any content issues on your main channel. That was smart. And that was really before the filters really got powerful, right?
Yeah. Can you imagine now?
Yeah, because you were a cover band. You were doing a lot of cover stuff, right?
Yeah.
Do a Journey song that would get picked up right away, and Stephen whatever his name would own your channel. That was clever, and I like the jvlog Bengals logo over here. I remember.
Yeah.
Did you make those up? Did you do all that? Somebody did that.
Somebody made that for us, and I came across the file the other night when I was looking for the bench photo. I came across the file of the jvlog logos that guy had made for me, and I apologize, I don't remember his name.
I don't either.
But I told him I would share all the revenue with him that any videos made, off these. And then I didn't really make anything. And he messaged me one time, and I was like, sorry, dude, I don't really have anything. I mean, I'll send you something if you want, but
how in the world would you possibly figure out what the revenue,
Oh, no. Sorry. It wasn't from my videos. It was from the merchandise sold from the Zazzle store.
The merchandise. Right.
Yeah.
Right,
and I was going to share the revenue with them, but we didn't sell anything.
Right. Those things, I wonder if anybody actually did.
We sold a handful of things. We didn't really make anything,
Right.
And I was like, I mean, I could send you 10 or 15 bucks if you want, but I think we were expecting, oh, look at that.
Check it out. I've still got them all.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, including some photos of some. Let's make that bigger there. We're gonna get back to your video. I want to see the rest of your video too.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Let's do the extra large. There's you, and that's Ozzy, right?
Is it Oz? Yeah.
Yeah, Ozzy, and there's you and another one with Ozzy, and I remember someone made this, Peter probably, with me and the Hornet on the TVs. Something like that. But yeah, there they are. There's all the jvlogs. And there it is. There's the jvlog with that's the bee. That's right. The bee was made for me because of the Hornet. And then there's
That's right.
That's right. And one I've seen them in your videos consistently, but here you are back in the day. Let's hear the rest of your video.
At that time, I was putting the logo on my video. And now YouTube does it, right? You can put something up and they can put a little logo down the corner for you. So if you look really closely at that video, you can see the jvlog logo there, and just to the right of it, you can just barely see the Kentucky Colonel's logo.
There's the Kentucky Colonel. Yeah, I was wondering what the hell that. Excuse my language. What the heck that was? Right. There's your Kentucky Colonel thing.
Yeah.
That's way too tiny though, Jim. That's more.
I don't know how to make it any bigger.
They'll get big. I mean, I've got the Softy Papa thing on mine. It's about the same size as your jvlog thing.
We have to figure it out.
Yeah. Let's hear what you got to say. Oh, and by the way, that's where you've got that jacket that Tomoko bought you, right?
Yep.
You were so proud of that thing. That was no small purchase. That's a real nice jacket.
And my Bengals jacket. Yeah.
And I hope you guys like it. And I apologize that at the time I was shooting with my iPhone and I didn't really know to turn the phone sideways.
That's right.
So you're gonna have the black lines on your side. It's gonna be the standing view. But anyway, that was my first video, and you guys watch it. I hope you like it, and I'll talk to you in the comments about it. It's titled "Under the Shinkansen Bridge," which is what this is going to be titled. You just look up there. Okay, guys, we'll catch you a little later.
So hold on before it starts. So you had made when did you made this video, under the Shinkansen Bridge, but and people that don't know, Shinkansen is the bullet train. But you had not uploaded it to YouTube yet. It was still sitting on your camera, right?
No, it was on my Fulcher 33 channel.
Oh, why did you put it there? It's the music channel.
But it wasn't a music channel at that time. It was just a channel that I had.
Is that the channel did you create the Warmoss Strat channel to be the start of your YouTube career?
Yeah, that's the the toothpicks went on to a fresh, brand new channel.
Why? Okay. I got to ask you, because you are very forward thinking. Witness the example of keeping the music on a separate channel. Why did you decide to create a separate channel for the toothpick video?
Because you were trying to get me into vlogging,
Right.
and you were talking me into vlogging and stuff like that. And when I got the toothpick video shot, I thought, well, I'll go ahead and start a new channel. Because
pick a real winner of a name, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, I really wanted Mully or Mully 5150 or something, right?
So you settled on War Mustrat.
Yeah, I didn't think Fulcher 33 would go over very well. I didn't think that, I don't want the football player's name for my channel. And I had a bunch of stuff uploaded to show my mom there, so
right.
So I just started a fresh channel.
I'm sorry, teasing you about War Mustrat aside. Sorry about that.
No.
I think Victor also likes to tease you about that name, doesn't he?
Oh, that's one of the worst usernames. Yeah.
I remember when you told me that thing. I was looking for the channel. Like, what the heck? What the hell? Warmouth? What?
Yeah, that was such a pain in the neck having to. What? WARMOTH. Yeah.
And as soon as I heard Strat, I knew it had something to do with guitars. But I mean, sure, it makes sense to anybody that's in guitars, right? So yeah.
So now it's Mully's place.
There you go.
Enough. Yeah.
That is simple enough. So here you are. You guys are under. Now tell me this: which river is it? You're by the river, right?
This is the Oigawa.
Oh, the Oigawa, the big river.
Yeah.
That's big by. Oh, I don't know if you know this. But by in the old days, that was the one that was really hard to cross before in the Edo period.
It's really wide.
Yeah, and because when it floods, it gets really really bad.
Yeah,
and so I remember reading history about that. Anyway, that you're at the Waco. That's far away from your house.
At that time, it was about 7 or 8 kilos from the house.
Is that all it is? It's not that far.
Yeah. By bicycle, yeah.
Oh, okay. So you were at the Oigawa. There's the Shinkansen.
Yeah,
tracks.
and if you can see there's the dirt right in front of me.
Yep.
But if you look off in the front, you can see there's like a red road there, right?
Yeah, right.
It's a marathon course.
No kidding. I never knew of such a thing.
So you can ride your bike up and down the marathon course, and nobody's there, and there's no cars to bother you, and you got 20 miles that you can ride. So we would
Japan to build a marathon course. Wow.
Yeah. So we would go up there and we would ride our bikes on the marathon course because we wouldn't have to worry about getting run over.
How did you know that existed?
Well, because it's right here. It's right here, not far from us.
Okay. It's not far. It's not far from your place. Okay. Yeah. That's a nice ride. Wow.
Yeah. So about 7 kilos up there, and then we would ride, 5 or 10 kilos down the course.
Nice.
Up and back about 5 kilos or whatever, and then ride back home.
So you guys decided to stop. It was a warm day. You decided to stop under the Shinkansen.
Yeah, decided to stop, and I was like, I'll try to shoot a video. Now listen how awkward this is.
Okay.
This is Softy Papa Jr. right here. Listen to this.
Okay. Now just let everybody know that you don't have to wait long for a Shinkansen. You can sit under there for 7 minutes, and you'll hear 2 of them go by. Right.
Exactly. Yeah.
Here we go.
Tomoko over there. Say hi, Tomoko. And we're under the bridge here.
That's a good shot.
Shinkansen should be coming by pretty soon. The sound is just amazing when it passes over us. One just went by a few minutes ago, so it should be coming soon.
I think they run those things like 90 seconds apart at rush hour.
In the distance when it's on its way.
They're pretty close.
At the school,
Mino Belsky's as in that's the bullet train bridge.
Guy over there taking pictures.
Here you can see the.
He's having a smoke. I think it's a guy. Could be a girl. But this will be my first step into YouTube. And
Where's Tomoko?
stealing ideas from Kurt.
She's right there in front of me, down on the road.
Biking it, we'll call it that.
Oh, I see her. Yeah. Damn, she comes in.
It'll go right above me here. Hear it rumbling in the distance when it's coming.
That's a great place to look at it. I remember
Yeah.
this video, watching it for the first time years ago.
Yeah, tell me that thing wasn't hauling some ass.
There's Jim.
There she is. The
Yeah.
first one to go by in that direction. Wonder why the one hasn't crossed us over here on the other side.
Yeah, that thing's hauling some ass.
There you go. That got your blood going a little bit.
Yeah.
Do you? Okay. Here's a quiz for you, Jim. How long? Do you know how long a bullet train, a standard bullet train is?
The length, the actual length.
Yeah,
I know it's 16 cars, but I don't know the length.
it's almost exactly a quarter mile.
Okay.
So you just saw a quarter mile train roll over the top of you
Yeah.
at speed.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you, you never get tired of them. Even though where you and I used to work, we must see more than 100 a day, or hear them or see them. I never.
Yeah.
Every time one catches my eye going by, I pause to look at it. It's an amazing sight.
Yeah. And then, every once in a while you get lucky and catch Dr. Yellow going by.
Dr. Yellow. Yes, I would know that when Dr. Yellow came by with the 5th and 6th graders, or even the little kids, because I would be up there teaching, and we could, for those who are watching, we could see the bullet train go by from our elementary school classrooms, and I would see them turn their head and all look out the window at once, and Dr. Yellow, which Dr. Yellow though is only like 2 or 3 cars, right?
Yeah. Yeah. It's a very short train. It's a maintenance train.
It is
maintenance and testing.
Yeah, and it doesn't stop at any of the stations. It just rolls right on through.
Right.
Yeah,
and you don't know when it's coming.
Yeah, you don't. So there were times that I had this idea that I could I had this idea that if I could like call Victor after I see it go past and say,
Right.
Victor, get your butt down to the bullet train tracks. Dr. Yellow's going to be there in 40 minutes, 30 minutes, something like that, right? And he could get a real golden shot, because that was the kind of like the white whale of train videos, was to get a video of Dr. Yellow going by.
Right. Yeah, now back in the day, before YouTube, the apartment that I lived in with my first wife, we lived right next to the Shinkansen track. I mean, literally like 5 meters from that bridge, and it was just outside my window, and I was on the 2nd floor. So many times I saw Dr. Yellow up on the track up there, stopped.
Oh, really?
Doing maintenance, yeah.
Wait. This was in Tokyo?
No, here in Shizuoka.
So it did stop in Shizuoka.
Well, not at the station. This was like out in the middle of somewhere. It would be like the middle of the night, and it would be stopped, just outside my window. Yeah, doing something, right? And I never thought anything about it then. I didn't know it was unusual.
You could have gotten some sweet shots of it, right?
Yeah, but I had no idea that was unusual. I just look out there and see, that maintenance train's out there again. Yeah, I didn't know what it was.
That's interesting. Now, why is there? Here's a video on your playlist, reverse order. You've got a YTBT tag on there.
YouTube bullet train. What did I do? Oh, hit it.
Let's see. So YouTube bullet train, those that don't know, was a channel that I created, basically to be meant to be like, as I'm living my life, showing you my videos as we go.
Was it life at the speed of sound? Is that what it was?
Japan at the speed of life.
There we go. There you go. Yeah.
Hey everybody, how you doing? Warmest rat here. I asked Kurt to come over here and do a YouTube bullet train video, but I guess he's not coming over. I've been watching the rear view. My car is out at the moment, getting a shot can down to it. Anybody who doesn't know what shot can is, it's basically just a car.
I remember this, Jim. I remember the little car.
Right.
You got that little car.
Since Friday, I've had what they call a dice.
Oh gosh, I got to pause for a second, Jim. I mean, I'm just having this hell of a deja vu moment. This memory is as fresh as if it was 3 or 4 months ago for me.
Do I say fat guy in a little car? Do I say that?
Yeah, I don't know, but I remember coming along, because this is at that little parking space that you had, right?
You may show up in the video here.
Oh, I may. Let's see.
Which is a loaner car, and usually the dice are really tiny cars. Now I've got quite a bit of headroom, as you can see here.
above my head, right? Got all this space here. But in front of me, I've got nothing. I'm going to give you a shot of the leg area here. You see that?
Let's hope the airbag doesn't go off.
Right.
Look how fat I am, right? I barely fit in this. And the controls for the windows, they're right here. barely get
Under
to
my
it.
leg.
This car is tiny. Now, the funny thing is, the back seat, you can fit a basketball team back there. One of the problems with this car, seatbelt.
Okay, just got to make a quick comment. When is this? November 28th, 2010. How long is this after you started? How many videos in are you now?
That's a year. That's just a year.
That's a year.
I started
Look at-
November 5th, 2000. Oh, sorry. I started November 5th, 2010. What day is this?
November 28th. So already,
No, that can't be 2 weeks into my.
look at the big difference. You are yourself here, right?
That's 23 days.
But compare the difference between that and that first video of you, which wasn't so natural. That you're totally your natural self now.
Right, but okay, if those dates are correct, that me Mark Twain video, that was November. I think you said it was November 17th. So this is just a week later.
Wow, you came out of your shell.
Yeah, no doubt.
You've never been one to linger in any shell very long, right?
True.
Yeah, that's
I
it.
can't get it to go around me. A little too much around the middle. And hey, I know I'm fat. It's not a secret. It's not like I woke up one morning and went, what the hell happened last night? No, I'm just wedged into this car for the next 2 days. And check this out. Let me get a shot out the window here. That's it. I mean, I can touch the other side of the car. So, if you ever want to see what a fat guy looks like stuck in a little car, this is it. All right. See you guys later.
Nice,
Oh,
nice.
I thought you showed up.
There was another video I do remember. I don't know which one it was, where I came walking past and I saw you in there and I saw your lips moving. So
Yeah, Kurt, how far back is that from my first video?
let's see. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's your 8th video, right?
Oh, I guess that was about 23 days, wasn't it?
I guess so. From
The toothpicks were uploaded on November 5th, 2010.
Okay. So you're still in November though.
Yeah.
And this return of the crossroad must have been when you got your car. That's Hagiwara's.
Yeah, it is.
Let's take a look. Hagiwara is Joe Mully's mechanic, and so it's a very iconic. You know that he and his autoplays belong in a sitcom, a Japanese sitcom.
Yeah,
Not maybe not a comedy, but a drama, right?
Right.
He's got the life, the character, and everything about it. He could be in a TV drama. Look, here we go.
I'm at the car shop. This is Mr. Hagiwara, good friend of mine.
He hasn't changed much, has he?
Car back. There
Nope.
she is. The Honda Crossroad. He just got finished washing it,
It's clean.
and she is ready to run.
Do you remember the Harley Davidson on the back? And you were like, you were like, something's wrong with it, right? And it was missing the hyphen, right?
Yeah.
I'm not going to be packed in like a bunch of sardines anymore.
Wait a minute. You were having this thing shotgun on this thing? You'd only had it a short amount of time.
Yeah, the shotgun. Yeah, that's got to be right. Shotgun's got to be right.
But you
maybe
only
right.
had this. You just bought this. Seemed like just a few, less than a year before this, right?
Yeah, that car. I guess I had been driving it a year, and that car was a year old when I bought it. It was the It was the new dead stock car. It had been sitting on the lot for a year.
That explains it, because I didn't think shotgun would happen for 2 years. But
Right, and that's got to be right, because I get shotgun coming up in December this year. Yeah,
the clock. That's why I see the clock kind of ran out on it. It's a nice car. I do remember when you got that thing, and it is nice. Shotgun, everybody, if you don't know what that is, in Japan, that's like a ginormous inspection and tune-up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Really expensive. It's one of the reasons. Correct me if I'm wrong, Jim. I think it's one of the reasons why there are so many new cars in Japan, right?
Exactly right.
because people, it's cheap, it's more economical just to trade in the old one and not have to deal with shock in every 2 years.
especially years ago when that booming economy was going, the bubble economy.
Yeah.
People would drive a car 3 years, and then when it's time, because you get 3 years before you have to get shock in when it's a brand new
Right.
car.
Right.
People would go 3 years and they just buy a new car
Yeah.
because
ship-
the economy was going really good and people were making good money, right?
Yeah.
Oh, she's beautiful. She's beautiful. Oh, you've probably seen this on Kurt's channel from the back, coming to get me in the parking lot at school. All right.
5150 Harley Davidson.
This logo up here is actually painted.
So that was nice. That was Hagiwar painted that on your car. That was his little custom touch, right?
Yeah, that was a gift for buying my car there. Yeah.
He always did something special for you.
Yeah. And moved the seat back 10 centimeters.
That's right. That's right.
Took the seat rails out and moved them back.
When I bought the car here, and this was a gift.
Is the audio come through clearly for you, Jim?
My car here.
You talking?
If you need
I can hear it,
oh, you can stay in there.
but it's low. I mean, I got to listen to it.
Down in Yazoo and looking for a dependable used car,
Hagiwara.
you can always come down here to Ichichia.
Come down to Big Paul's used car.
Well, at that, shall we take a look at Big Paul?
Yeah.
Do the same thing. We're having ourselves a little. Let's see how far down. How far is it before you get to does Big Paul show up for you?
Oh, Big Paul's pretty far in, isn't it?
You know, because you still don't have any really any logos, right? I mean, not logos, but your thumbnails. You're just kind of
Right.
You're still just doing whatever YouTube picked for you, right?
Right. Well, I still am most of the time.
Let's see.
Man, trip down memory lane here. Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
no kidding.
Look at all these
What the
videos.
heck? Don't forget Kevin. Was that when he was doing his run?
Maybe.
Satsuma Freak Catcher. Hey, there's Shimamura Sensei.
Yeah. We were that remember that pole thing that they bought to hold back weirdos if they came in the school?
Oh, gosh, I remember that.
Go ahead, click on that. It's real short. It's less like 30 seconds or something.
Okay, guys, we're here at the school. These things just came in today.
Gosh.
These are for like if some weirdo comes into the school, you can keep some distance from them and get them in there. Akihito Sensei, could you demonstrate on Kurt, please?
Go away, freak.
Okay, and then we all got fired. That's what these are for. These are for if some weird person comes into the school, you can keep your distance from them and wedge them in that little piece up there and push them away. And then they'll call me the big black shadow, and the big black and orange shadow will come over and save the day.
That's all it would take.
For diet. Yeah, the thing is, they don't cover my girth. Okay, thank you, Sensei.
Gosh.
Thank you, Kurt. All right.
And for those of you who are wondering, that is indeed the man in my video of the giant toad on the mountain, which is a very popular video, and Shimamura Sensei is he's commented on a lot. So that is indeed him in his natural environment.
I have to wonder. Hold on, go back to that.
Okay.
I don't know if it'll load up the same. I have to wonder why there's a Hitler video over in the recommended videos. I looked over and there's Adolf. I'm like, what the hell is he doing recommended off one of my videos?
You gotta wonder what the algorithm does sometimes. Let's see, we're scrolling along looking for Big Paul, which was that the first video which actually had Big Paul? I mean, with the car lot. It's way down here.
Well, it wouldn't have been the first one with the car lot, but it would have been the first one where I was doing like a character.
Okay.
Although I had been doing that Big Paul voice for years, just kind of screwing around. And I did there's that Santa says go to bed. I just got a comment on that I got a comment on that last week. A lady said that
67,000, timeless. What did they say?
Her daughter, this lady messaged me last week. She left a comment on there. She said that her daughter, well, it should be right there at the top of the comments if you open it. Her daughter's really into Santa.
ho! Merry Christmas!
Yeah.
This is Santa coming from the North Pole. I've made my list. I've checked it twice. I've loaded my sleigh, and I'm on my way. All you good boys and girls out there in YouTube land, it is time to go to bed.
You too, go ahead.
And
Yeah.
Santa will be here soon with all
Oh, sorry.
your presents. Ho, 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 ho! Merry Christmas!
Gee.
And let's take a look. I want to see the comment. So,
It should be right there at top.
Sonia, thank you. I
My
needed
God.
this tonight. My son is obsessed with Santa. I have been trying for an hour to get him in bed. Then I found this video. It's not Christmas Eve. It's not even December. It's just a Monday and night in October. He was super stubborn tonight. As soon as he heard Santa, he popped right up off the floor and got into bed. Thank you. Saving this video for tomorrow night. What did you say? Thanks so much for the wonderful comment. Oddly enough, about a half an hour before I saw this, a local kindergarten asked me to play Santa this December. Of course they would. Of course I said yes. I volunteer this every year. Wonderful. And there's a comment from Eric too. Santa's already been to my house, but you're the man.
Yeah.
That's nice. That's nice. What is it? You know, there's these timeless videos, right? Then that's definitely one of them.
Yeah.
And Hitler's not haunting your video in this case either.
Yeah. So anyway, the Big Paul thing,
Hmm.
I had done a video. I had done an intro. Remember when people used to do intros? Hey, you're watching the Salty Papa channel, right?
Yeah, right.
I did an intro for Sunny, the Japan Arcus channel.
There he is. Well, that's not Sunny. Is this Sunny right there? No, that's what's his name? A visitor. I can't remember his name. What's his name? Down in Kurume.
Oh, Mark?
Is that Mark?
No.
Okay. That's
Hagiwara, isn't it? Where your mouse is?
That's not Hagiwara. This guy's.
I can't. Well, it's really small. I can't see.
Let's see who this is, and then I want to hear your story. Hold on. So while we wait for that to come up, so
What's the title?
A visitor.
Maybe it is Sunny. Yeah, it's Sunny. Yeah.
Fuji Station, just outside Fuji Station.
Who you were talking about, right?
Yeah.
Japan Arcist.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is. There he is.
We just went out and had dinner tonight.
I think.
Right? And we got this.
Oh, there he is.
Like a mosquito
There he is.
So young.
Hey, man, you're in my shot. Hey, everybody, look. It's Japan Arcist.
Is it?
Welcome to.
That sultry voice.
Can I get your autograph? Sure.
You have anything to sign?
No?
Oh, you have a pen?
No?
Don't you have a cook fan?
He's just like Pete Rose.
I'm Pete Rose impression.
Sound just like him.
I'm gonna
Just
get
as
you
evil.
one first now.
Just as evil. You didn't hear Mrs. Molly? So Sonny was in town today,
Yeah.
Yes.
and we came up and had a little
Shizuoka Station?
Fuji Station.
Nice of us to-
Of course.
We went up to Fuji and saw him. Yeah.
Usually I break.
But I did an intro for his channel. We were at the Outback in Nagoya,
Yeah.
and I said, this is before I had the name Big Paul. I said, you're getting ready to watch that Japan. What the hell's that boy's name? Something like that. Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
something.
that's right. That's right. Yeah.
And I don't
Big
remember
Paul,
what I
Big,
said.
Wait. Big Paul was not like a character in your toolkit before that?
No, it was just a voice that I had.
Oh, okay.
It was
There's
just
a voice without a name.
without a name. And I said, yeah, you're getting ready to watch it. What the hell's that boy's name? And I said something, off color, whatever it was. I really don't remember I think I called him Japanti or something. I don't remember what it was. But I made some intro for him. And then Victor was up here probably around Christmas. I really don't remember. But Victor was visiting. And just as he was leaving, Sonny called me.
Yeah.
And he said, I need some pictures of your face. Do you remember this?
Yes, because he did like some sort of a superimposition, right?
Right. He said, I need some pictures of your face. So Victor was here, and Victor had his camera with him. So we just stood in front of this white background here, and Victor got some pictures, with the solid background, so Sonny could cut him out good enough, right? And then he did the something about sushi.
Wait, wasn't Christmas in Japan? No, it was something about sushi?
Yeah, it was the sushi barn or something like that.
Oh, the sushi barn. It was his ripoff of Big Paul.
No, he's the one that used Big Paul. My name's Big. That he said, I'm Big Paul, and this is blah blah blah. And I said, that's the name right there. So I called him. I said, Sonny, can I use that name? And he said, yeah, go with it. Go for it.
Let's see. Japanica sushi.
There it is. Oh, no, not that
this
one.
is sushi bucket.
There it is, right there.
There's your face.
Sushi bucket. That's it. Check that out.
And he called it Big Paul, right? He called it Big Paul. Well, check it out.
Yeah.
And here we go. And just so everybody knows, Japanicus, I don't think he makes many videos anymore.
I don't think he makes any videos
I think that guy has more talent in his left middle finger.
He's really good. But
he's
he
really
did
good.
this, and I called him and I said, that's the name. I said, can I steal that name? And he said, yeah, go ahead.
Sushi bucket. Okay.
You tired of tiny little sushi? I know I am. Howdy there. My name's Big Paul from the Sushi Bucket. Down here at the Sushi Bucket, we got the biggest darn sushi this side of Texarkana. Our sushi's so darn big, we practically done thrown the whole fish right there on your plate. Hey, can't use chopsticks? That's okay. Our friendly staff come pick her up and shove it right into your mouth for you. That's how much we care here at the Sushi Bucket. Here at the Sushi Bucket, we believe in high quality. That's why we have the finest chefs from Japan. Our head chef, Daisuke Yamaguchi, has been shipped here all the way from across the Pacific Ocean. He makes sure your sushi's done right. Don't take my word for it. Listen to what one of our many satisfied customers has to say.
It's really good.
There you have it. Can't argue with that. So swing on by the Sushi Bucket. Just a drop in the bucket.
Nice.
Yeah, that's what it was. And then I said, I was like, oh, Sonny, can I use that name? I said, that's the name of my character. Can I use it? And he said, yeah. And I said, cool. And that's how Big Paul was born.
Let's see where your comment. I know you must have a comment in here somewhere. He's probably got a lot, thousands of comments. 32 comments. Yeah. Only 32. Let's see. Oh. I'm sure you left a comment. And there's some names that from the past. Find me in Kurume, Manny.
Manny.
Ozzy. There's Ozzy right there. There's Olden Youth. at Warmustrat Success. There you are. At Memphi. There's a. How do you call your name? Mephi?
Meefy, yeah.
Meefy. I'm Big Paul. There you go. And then that's right. That's where you're claiming the name, right?
Yep.
And then a lot of names from the past.
Is my comment on there? Is Mully's place or Warmustrat?
Mully 5150.
There we go. Okay.
So it carries over, so it gets populated all the way throughout, huh?
Yep.
And Otonashi says, give me a flake man in a pickup truck. Yes. What? What? Was Jim? Wait. Was Victor in there in any capacity?
No.
So let's go back then and see how that became. You made that character into Big Paul. We're scrolling down. You're starting to get some thumbnails. I saw a little further down. There you go. Look at Las Vegas Burger. There you got a thumbnail there. There you got the jvlog. You're starting to put some stuff where to buy.
Oh, there it is. There it is. Bottom right.
Bottom right. Used cars. There we go. Okay, so everybody. So this is what. So it took you. Well, it'll be interesting to see what the dates were on that. Right. This is 8 years ago.
And I will say this. I will say this about this video.
Yeah.
This is my all-time favorite video that I've ever made. I am so proud of this video. This is the one that I want to have hundreds of thousands of views, not the toothpicks, not the other stuff. This is the one that I really wanted to hit big, but it didn't. But it's still my favorite video. I love this video.
I'm trying to think. You have a lot of them that I like, but I would have to say that in terms of pure idea, production, acting, everything, I would say that this is a golden video. Definitely,
this is my favorite. Yeah,
it's one of my favorites too. Okay, let's take a look. Oh, and look at this. You can see the proximity of things because here we have Ozzy comes to Shizuoka, and that was the trip that you guys made this video, right?
Yes. That's
right. So he came, and then it's funny if you look at these together, you can kind of see the timeline.
See it coming, right?
Yep.
And what's the date and how many views are on that?
For this video, the Big Paul.
Yeah.
April 1st, 2012, and it's just got just under 13,000,
Oh,
which
well,
is a
that's good.
which is a crying shame.
That's good though. I'm happy. I'm good with that. 15,000. I'm happy.
Should do better. Okay, here we go.
I love this. Here we go.
Looking for something to get grandma to the supermarket on Sunday, and you're looking for something to heat them women up on a Friday night. Now this right here is a 1998 Toyota Crown. Couldn't tell you what it's got in it. It don't look like much. You'll have a lot of fun in the back. Howdy, this here is Big Paul, and this is Big Paul's Used Cars. Don't worry about that chicken scratch up there on the side. You can trust me, it says Big Paul. I'll tell you down here at Big Paul's car lot, they got me busy there and a cat trying to bury a turd on the marble
There's
floor.
Ozzy.
Well, there's a customer right there. Hey there, Chico. Come on over here.
Here, Chico.
Yeah, we got ourselves a customer.
Chico.
What can I help you with there, Chico? No, I got something there. Follow me. All right, there, Jose. This here
Jose.
is the old truck burrito. You put all your amigos in there, sell tacos out the back.
But excuse me, sir. I'm Indian, not Mexican.
Yeah, all righty there, Sasquatch. Well, I got something else for you. Let's come on over here. Now, listen here. We got the fancy mag wheels. Got plenty of headroom in there with your towel on. Last night on this one, it's curry in there. So smell like the night home.
This is ridiculous. This is the most racist thing I've ever been. Never coming back here again.
Yeah, whatever you say there, Muhammad. Come on in there, the office, have the girl write you up. So if you're looking for a clean used car, you can come on down to Big Paul's used car lot. 12 blocks out the Ching Chong Highway, turn right at the Rice Ball. Open Monday through Friday, 10 to 9. Tell them Big Paul sent you.
That is just incredible. That's where did you wrote all of that, right? Did you
Yeah,
write that
yeah.
together with Ozzy?
Yeah, actually, right there while we were making it, we wrote it while we were doing it.
I mean, some of the concepts there, I mean, are so interesting and topical. Like step in there and have the girl write you up, right? I mean,
Yeah.
it just speaks to that subtle sexism. I mean, and then of course you've got the whole Jose and whatever.
All the racist stuff, right? Well, the thing with yeah, with one of those yellow spare tires on it. Got the fancy mag wheels. Got enough headroom in there to get in there with your towel on.
Hagiwara had no problem with you coming in and doing that, right? No.
Nah, not at all.
No. And
The thing with Big Paul, he says a lot of insensitive stuff like Jose and sell tacos and stuff like that, but he's a good guy.
Yeah. Yes. Quite innocent.
Yeah.
Although quite politically incorrect as well.
Yeah.
But you know how to do it. You know how to do it right.
And then there was a Big Paul's Part 2 with Eric Surf 6.
Is that on your channel?
It sure is.
Really? What's it called?
Big Paul's Used Cars 2.
TWO?
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I don't know. I think if you just punch in Big Paul's Used Cars, they'll both come up.
Okay, used cars.
There
used
it is.
cars parody. This one with Eric.
Yeah.
Did you drag him down to Hagiwara's too?
Mm-hmm.
Let's have a listen to that. I don't remember this one so well. I do remember him visiting.
Howdy, this here is Big Paul, and this is Big Paul's Used Cars. Don't worry about that chicken scratch up there. You can trust me. It says Big Paul. And down here at Big Paul's Used Cars, we got enough cars to keep you busier than a blind man in a titty bar. Down here at Big Paul's Used Cars, blow out prices like this with the sales staff headed up by my twin cousin Earl down in North Carolina.
My twin cousin from
Twin cousin Earl.
Keep you busier than a blind
How many
man.
cars did
he had a lot of cars on the lot. That little lot of his.
There's Tomoko.
Howdy,
Yeah.
ma'am. The name's Earl. What can I do you for today? Oh, you do? Well, when your husband gets here, we'll give you the full tour.
This is for me.
Oh, for you? Well, I guess then we won't have to keep you tired. Yeah, these seats are fun and bouncy. You're going to like this. You know what? It's even got some cup holders in here for your hairspray. And this is a mirror here. You can do your makeup. What's the matter? Would you like some gum? Hey, Where are you going, fortune cookie? Over here,
Fortune
go on in.
cookie.
The girl on the right shelf.
How you doing there, Earl?
Fan bloody tastic. We got another satisfied customer.
Well, let's go get us a cold.
Let's do it.
So if you're looking for a clean used car, you can come on down to Big Paul's Used Car Lot, 12 blocks off the Ching Chong Highway. Turn right at the rice ball. Open Monday through Friday, 10 to 9. Tell them Big Paul sent you.
So what was that? Did Eric come down for a visit?
Yeah, Eric came down for a visit, and we wanted to make a video together. And I had kind of had the idea for the Big Paul's Used Cars too, because I had a couple lines that I wanted to use, like, we'll look at the car when your husband gets here, and the mirror is good for putting on your makeup, and that kind of stuff, right? And then with Tomoko being there, call her fortune cookie, just be really totally insensitive, racially insensitive, right?
I remember his Earl character. I don't think he does that anymore, though.
No, I don't think he does either.
Got a comment here from Cinecyclist. Mully, ever think of trying to get hired to do a commercial in Japan?
Someday, maybe. I don't know.
Be interesting to see. I know that there's a couple of people that do that up in Tokyo that are involved in media of various sorts. Well, we've seen a lot of videos. How your stuff has evolved over time. How would you characterize what you're doing now?
Well, what I was going to say earlier was YouTube has got it set up now where to have partnership, to have a monetized channel, you have to have a certain number of subscribers. You have to reach a certain threshold as far as the hours watched throughout the year. And I think it's like 4,000 hours for a year of watch time. 4,000 hours for a year, yeah. And 2 years ago, I was at about 12,000 hours. And I think the subscribers base is 1,000. And I'm fine with that because I've got over 8,000. But the watch hours, I believe, have gone down quite a bit on my channel because I just don't make that many videos anymore. And when I do, I'm lucky if I get 100 views.
Have you tried these lives? I mean, after you do the live, of course, it gives you a little summary of watch hours. And like you, I'm not necessarily in it for that, but I'm stunned at how many watch hours there are. If you get 20 people watching and they linger
you
for
got like 50 hours, right? Yeah.
It's like you look at it, well, seriously? It's like a day of
you
watching.
got a ridiculous number of hours there, don't you?
Yeah, I think that's what YouTube wants us to do. I think they want us to do lives, right?
Yeah, the thing is, and Kurt, I think you and I have been on the same page as far as monetization goes. If they're offering it, we're not going to say no to it. But it's not the driving force.
No, not at all.
I mean, why say no to it, right? But I'm at a position now. I don't want to lose my partnership because I was made a partner at a time when you had to be accepted as a partner.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
and I have a little bit of a pride thing that I'm on a partnered channel. I made it. I made it to the whatever they needed to make you a partner.
Yeah.
So just that part of it, I've got my pride part of it. That's about it. Other than that, I really don't care.
So do you make videos just to kind of make sure that it keeps up with that? Or, I mean,
working so often, it's kind of hard to put videos together like I used to, like the Big Paul stuff or stuff like that, things I'd like to do like that. So Tomoko and I got into a series of Japanese word of the day
that
we were driving to work. So we just turned the camera on, talk for 5 or 10 minutes, and then upload it. Right? Those weren't really weren't disingenuous, but at the same time, they were just to have content.
Interesting. Yeah, I mean, you definitely were doing it. I mean, when there was sincerity in everything you were doing. I've seen those videos. So
yeah.
But
But
did you
it,
feel? Do you feel like? And I'm a quick say hello to Cloud. Hello, Cloud S. And
hello, Cloud.
little and small five says hello, Kurt and Molly. Hello to
Mhm.
you. Do you think if the monetization thing, if the partnership thing was not an issue, would you be making anything?
Oh, sure. Yeah, no, I wouldn't stop making videos.
What would
I
it
would, I
be?
would, I
Which
would,
videos
no,
would you make?
I'd still whatever I'm doing.
Okay, like I'm looking at your screen right now. Let me bring that up, and I see the "Do I regret selling Frankenstein" is your last video. I mean, you'd
Mm,
make that video no matter what, right? Because you're just
right,
communicating to your friends and the people that are interested in guitars, that about your feelings about Eddie Van Halen
right.
I've seen this video, so I know what you're talking about here.
Okay,
The Frankenstein video, the popularity of the Frankenstein guitar. And also I liked how you commented that there are other Eddie Van Halen guitars that you'd rather have, right? Or that you do have that mean more to you because they're not as
right,
commonplace, right? So
right, right.
how about the
And
oh, go ahead.
yeah, those coloring videos where I'm
Yeah,
on the app coloring.
yeah.
I found with my iPad I can record the screen while I'm working on it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's like, I'm recording the actual screen on my iPad, and then I just transfer the video over and I put it into my Final Cut and do whatever editing that may need to be, cut the front and back off, whatever, and then put it up. The those videos, I really enjoy that. Like just sitting here working on one of the pictures, because I'm sitting here, coloring on one of them anyway, and
Right.
just talking over top of it,
Some,
and I
some something that I was thinking. I'm sorry, I stepped over what you were saying.
no, no,
Please
no,
finish.
no, not at all.
Oh, something that I was thinking that was very similar that I do, that I was almost thinking about making videos to talk about it. I'm a big fan of Google Earth, and I experimented. I did make a few Google Earth videos where I was
Hmm.
talking about things that I found on Google Earth, which was a lot of fun. It's kind of like your coloring thing, right? It's something that I would do anyway. In my free time, I would look through Google Earth. I just literally browse the globe looking for interesting things. In fact, I've got it up right now. There it is up on the screen.
I haven't seen any of that, but I did see you planning out a trip to the desert, and
There was,
you were going over Google Earth,
mm,
planning
yeah,
out, I think, right?
Yeah, that's it. That's what I would do, and that's what I would do here. This is actually the desert right here. Uh, I live down here in Irvine, where the
Uh-huh.
cursor is, and then Siberia is out over here. So I do like go out there and scope out the area. But I'll show you something that I found just recently that I thought was kind of interesting. Do you see this thing right here? I'll just kind of totally sidetracked off into something else. This
Is that a
called
lake?
it's called the Salton Sea. Have you ever heard of it?
No.
Okay, you've heard of the Colorado River, of course, right?
Sure.
See this? This is the Colorado River over here.
Okay.
There's the river, and it has these big lakes here that they create.
That runs up to Hoover Dam, right?
Exactly. Hoover Dam is just a little further up here. So,
Sure. Okay.
and then there's a giant Lake Mead, ginormous Lake Mead up here. You can see it's a little further. A little further. There it is. There's Lake Mead, and then Hoover
Okay.
Dam. Hoover Dam is right here.
Okay.
There it is, right? But in the 1920s, okay, well, just this is actually pretty fascinating. There's a little bit of a backstory to it. If you go out far enough, here's the Sea of Cortez, right? Do you see this right here?
Right.
Back long time ago, when sea levels were higher, it actually stuck up further up into here, right? You can almost see how if the sea levels would rise, the sea would extend up further.
Sure.
And it actually at its most extreme extremity, it went way up here, right? So this is a part of this Salton Sea is a part of the basin that was once under the ocean.
Gotcha.
And it's called the Salton Sea. And what happened was, I think it was in the 1920s, they were trying to divert some water from the Colorado River over here for irrigation. And the Colorado River got away from them. It literally, the entire Colorado River was sidetracked from its normal course to Mexico. And for 2 solid years, it flowed into this basin here.
Okay.
And so this was filled up by a mistake, right? And eventually, you can see actually here where the water flowed through and came out into it, right here for 2 years. Anyway, So now it's been there, and it's a disgusting place right now. It's just all stagnant and full of bacteria, and fish are all dead. And there's some interesting things like right around here. This is Desert Shores. This was back in like the 50s. Like Frank Sinatra and folks would come out here, and they built these. See these like seaside areas here where they built these things, and these are all like just filthy water. You go here, walk along the shoreline, just dead fish everywhere, and malaria infested mosquitoes. It's really, and you can buy these places for next to nothing. Anyway, what I found something here one day when I was looking around. Let me show you. If I can scroll like that, and then if I come up here, I think it's, where exactly is it? Just a second. Of course, now I'm doing this impromptu, so I'm not going to be able to find it. Let's see if I can. I was looking at some properties, and I was exploring the desert around here. Where is it? Is it right up here? I should have put a pin in it. I didn't put a pin in it at the time. Anyway, what I found was, I found the shoreline of the old sea, of the old ocean.
Okay.
Up here, when the edge of the sea was up here, I found all of you could find the where the waves had been lapping against maybe it's over here. Where the wave, here it is right here. Yeah. Look at this. See these lines?
Oh.
That is the ancient shoreline of probably a Pleistocene era sea.
Sure.
And you can see how the waves as the water would go up and down would leave these lines, and you can follow the contours all around. And you're seeing an ancient shoreline. Now, I don't really make videos about this kind of stuff because I don't think that really excites anybody but geology and buffs like me. But that for me would be similar to your painting video, right?
Well, Kurt, something like that. Okay, if this was on TV, I would have no interest in it whatsoever.
Yeah.
But hearing your take on it is really interesting because I know you, and you make it sound interesting.
Oh, wow. Well, thank you.
So it wouldn't hurt to maybe toss some little snippets of it in from time to time. See what people think.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe those videos do actually pretty good. It seems like there's people out there that like to follow that Google Earth stuff. And here's, you can see more of the shoreline here. So anyway,
I think all the people that are listening, that are watching, listening right now, I think everybody would tell you the same that I tell you. You're just, it's enjoyable to listen to you talk.
Oh, well, thank you, Molly.
You're really good orator.
Oh, well,
when you first
why
got
did that
back,
sound nasty?
Yeah, when you first got back to the States, you were going up in the mountain, and there was a place where a plane had crashed.
Yeah. Yes.
And though that series of videos, that was fun. I mean, I really enjoyed watching those. I was like, Jesus Christ, he gets over there. There's nothing up there. There's absolutely nothing up there, but he's making it something. He's making it something worth watching.
Imagine, and David Hodges has agreed. Not sure what it was agreed to, but if you're agreeing to what Molly said, thank you. And Silver Mist says, you got this. What does it mean if you put the colons on either side? Is it emphasis? I don't know.
I don't know.
I was going to say something to that end, but I don't remember what it was. Hashtag 56.
I think if you put the colons on each side of it, it may come up as some sort of emoji, but it didn't for that one.
Oh,
something like this or something,
I see. It may actually cause something like that to happen. Well, it's an interesting thing being at this stage of life and at this stage on YouTube, because I do often feel like, there's nothing to share. It's almost like feeling a little bit embarrassed, like why would anybody care to see any of the stuff that I think I could share? You know what I mean?
Because it's not the stuff that you're talking about as much as you talking about them.
Oh, okay. I remember what I was going to say. Thank you. And I didn't mean to U-turn the conversation back onto me. I'm sorry about that.
You narcissist.
Yes. The thing I was going to say that came up. I know that he's either loved or hated, it seems like, by many. But TKO Sam, for me, is someone like that. He literally makes these 3 to 4 hour videos, and I can never watch them all 3 or 4 hours of them.
Sure.
But he is consistently interesting and entertaining for me to watch. So I'm just pointing that out, that's somebody that he can just turn the camera on and literally talk, and I will sit there and listen. And I think part of the reason, for the reason I'm so fascinated by him is I think he's fiercely smart. I think there's a really sharp intellect there. But he is someone who he seems to have, grasp onto the fact that there's just one life to live, and he's not going to miss any moment of any chance that he can to make the best of it, come hell or high water, or what anybody thinks of him. And so there's that. I admire people like that.
Well, and let me hit your narcissism again. I think, like I said, I don't think it's what you're talking about as much as it is you talking about it that draws people in. Because I know when I listen to you out there doing, something that, like, I would have Kurt, I have no interest in hiking and any of that stuff. That's got nothing to do with me. You know me, right? Yeah. But listening to you talking about things that are going on, just like now with those shorelines and stuff like that, it's just like, okay, so, sorry, I'm going to a little bit of cursing here, something that we don't usually do, but I'm like, God damn, he's a smart MFer. Like so much, like I envy that. I envy the I envy the way that you put words together. And it's really funny because you just made a video recently about carrying a dictionary around when you were younger and picking out words that you would from a book from, is it David Thoreau, did you say?
Hold on. It's this book right here, which is always on my bedside. It's Walden by Henry David Thoreau. Hey, there's Emily.
Hi, Em.
Hey, hold on. Let me drag her in. Can I? I'm sorry
to. Stop sharing the screen.
Okay. Stop. No, it's okay. She's come over.
No, that way I can see her right now.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Hold on. Let me pull this off so I can get the audio.
Yeah.
And hold on. Say something, Molly.
Hi, Em.
Okay, hold on. I've got to change the settings here. Hold on. Audio, speaker,
hello,
speaker. Oh, there we go. There we
go. When I'm calling you. Hi, Em.
Talk close to the mic.
Hi.
Hi, Em. Your cool Uncle Fat Bastard's here. How you doing?
Good. Long time no see.
Yeah. You sure have shot right up, haven't you? How old are you now?
I'm 19.
Jesus
Almost
Christ.
20. So less than a month away from 20. No, exactly a month away from 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes me feel really old.
Can you believe it? 20. Yeah. She was.
Yeah, I've seen her. Go ahead.
She was just out on a date. Can you believe that?
Okay. I've seen you in a couple of videos recently, and I'm just amazed at your English ability since the last time I saw you.
Thanks. Oh, gosh.
Yeah. So it's let's quiz time. What time do you think it is in Japan right now?
Like 5 p.m.
No, 3:30.
Oh, close enough.
It's closer than that. Better than me.
And I do have one question before you head out.
Mm-hmm.
Do you still have your coffee mug?
The Emily coffee mug.
Do you even remember it?
Depends on what you're talking about.
Tomoko and I gave you a coffee mug for Christmas one year.
Oh my gosh.
It was I think it was Sesame Street with a big E on it.
Oh, I don't think I have it.
It didn't make it. We restricted ourselves to one suitcase each.
Yeah, I didn't fit in the case, I don't think. But I do have an Emily mug, so it's close enough. I have a mug that says Emily.
Okay. No, I remember that Christmas. I remember that very clearly. I went to I can't think of the name of the store. But I went to that shop and I didn't have any idea what to buy a 10-year-old little girl. And I think you were like 9 or 10 years old at that time, if I'm not mistaken. And I was in there looking around, and some lady was in there with her daughter, was about your age. And I stopped this lady. I said, "Excuse me, can you help me?" She said, "What?" I said, "I really need to find a gift for a little girl. Can you?" Probably sounded really creepy, you know. "Oh, I need a gift for a little girl." So we found the mug. Oh, it's too bad, but that's okay. You enjoyed it for a while. That's good enough.
Mhm.
Two things. First, Heather says, "Hi, Emily. You look terrific. Great to see all of you. Great
Hi.
to see you, Heather, as well. Hope all is well." And check this out, Molly. Let's see. And here we go. Here we go.
Oh yeah.
Ew.
Let's see. Now it's going to open photos. Let's open it in photos. Okay. Let's see if we can see that a little bigger.
Why do you have to embarrass me?
There we go. Now, how old were you there, do you think?
Like 13,
Yeah.
probably.
13. And there you go.
Oh, my hair is.
Hey, there's T.
Yeah, it was just before you came over here, or you went back there.
Emily's saying that's enough.
I think that's enough.
Okay, M.
Oh,
M.
hold on, last one. Wonder if this will play.
Jim, what you doing?
Make a rose. I'm gonna make a rose for my niece. Out of a
Oh, look at her. She's like, "Oh, please get him away from me."
You remember this?
No, you don't remember that, do you?
I don't think. I remember going
Yeah.
there.
The Bronx
what it's
Cheer,
worth, I don't-
right?
Don't feel bad. I don't remember it either.
This is the Bronx Cheer, right, Jim?
Yeah. Yeah, because that's when Heidi was here, sitting next to
Oh,
Emily.
yeah. She was in the photo there. That's right.
Mm-hmm. She and I went to high school together.
Look, you got her making one now, too.
Beautiful.
Very
I'm
nice.
I'm so talented.
Sure I did. She can't remember me saying hello to her last week.
She trumps you. Nice. Oh, that's nice. Good job.
Good
Nice
time.
one.
Good time. Hey, so does anybody have any? This is your chance. If anybody's got a question for Emily, she's sitting right here with me. It's a good time to ask. And Jim,
Get
can
us
you
back
believe
on. Get us
you're
back
not-
on screen, Kurt.
I'm trying to. Let me. Here we go. There we go. There we
Hey,
go.
M. This is
Yes.
Opie.
Hi, Opie. Oh, hold on.
Hi.
She's gonna grab.
Yeah, Rudy, right?
Rudy.
Yeah, Rudy. And I think I saw Ollie before, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, he's over
but
here.
he blends in with my
Yeah.
skirt. So how old is he?
Opie is 5.
5? I think
Yeah.
all 6, and this one's 3, I think. We think. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Aw, he's so
Yeah.
cute.
He just turned 5 in June, and today he's wearing his Snoopy shirt.
He has like a mullet or something, like in the back of his hair. He just has like.
Well, he's set up like Eddie Van Halen, right?
David Lee Roth.
Yeah, David Lee Roth, of course. One
Yeah,
of my.
my baby.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. Do you know who David Lee Roth is, Amy?
No.
Hold on. Oh gosh, what kind of upbringing did they give this girl?
I know. God, Kurt.
Lee Roth. Hold on. Here we go. Images. Well, that's not the young David Lee Roth. We need the old young. We need the young David Lee Roth, right? Like right.
Actually, Emmy, I gave this picture to our groomer, and I said, make his hair like this.
There you go. There you go.
That would look like him.
Yeah, you've
Yeah.
heard of the band Van Halen? Oh, okay. Yeah. Again,
And
I
when
failed
he's-
a father.
When he's freshly cut and everything, that's
Aww,
They do look a lot alike.
cute.
yeah.
I was
got the
telling
hair.
I was telling Emily Jim that we ought to do this with her, and then whoop,
Aw.
got to sneeze. We ought to do this with her sometime.
Yeah.
Have one of these lives and let people, if they have questions they want to ask Emily about the experience of America or anything, right?
Mm.
Cool. Well, we've been at this for 1 hour and 45
Yeah,
minutes.
we've been going for
Can
a
you
while.
believe
haven't
that?
we? This is
Yeah.
just going to be a test.
It was, but that's how these things go. We had a lot of fun.
Mhm.
We looked at some videos, ran down the past.
Mhm.
So probably, and I think I'm going to wind down because I can hear Yumiko in there taking a shower. That means she's going to head to bed, and I'm getting
Okay.
up bright early, headed to the desert.
I want to ask him.
Oh, come on, Emily's got a question for you.
How's
Okay.
Japan with COVID right now? Is everything like back to normal, or like because I see people on social media going to like Disneyland and stuff. So I was just wondering how is it?
Japan's fairly normal. I mean, everybody's wearing masks and
Mm.
sort of social distancing. Not really. I mean, like you said, you see people going to Disney and places like that, right? So it's kind of like, I mean, we see it on TV here too, and you're like, really, really. But here in Shizuoka, we've only had 2 deaths.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and the infections have only about 1,500 people, 2,000.
Wow.
Wow.
And right now I think there's currently like 25 or 30 cases active at the moment here in Shizuoka. So I'm not really too concerned about it,
That mortality rate is so low.
with numbers like that. I'm not really too concerned about it. I'll just, make sure I keep my hands clean, don't touch my eyes, and I'm not really too concerned about wearing a mask,
I mean, yeah, Japanese people are better at that than us.
Mhm.
My high school went back to like regular school last
Mm.
2 weeks ago, and there's already like 10 people positive already.
Yeah, see,
So-
we've been back to school. We've been back to school since May, and nothing.
Yeah,
Mm.
people here don't take it seriously.
Mm. But like I don't really go many places. So I mean, I go to school and here, and that's about it. So I'm not really too concerned about myself catching anything or giving anything to anybody.
And you go to the Bat Cave, right? When you're doing
Yeah.
your crime writing.
Yeah.
Cool. You have any more questions for Mully?
No, that was it.
Okay.
I was just
No. Okay.
All right. Well,
Okay. Well,
probably
Emma's
we'll-
great seeing you again. See you in another 6 years.
Okay.
Heather says, I sure hope you will all do this again soon. What fun. Well, this is our second. Thank you, Heather. This is the, and by the way, Jim, Heather's my honorary sister.
Oh, that was.
Oh, okay.
Yep. It's that Heather. So kin, so to speak.
Wait a minute. I know her, right?
I don't know that you haven't met, but you know who she is. Yeah. She's,
Right?
Yep. My dad's, Sandy's daughter. Hope he's Heather.
Okay. So yeah. Okay. So I'm thinking Sandy.
Yeah,
Sandy. Okay.
Exactly.
The-
Sandy.
the
Heather,
blonde.
I hope you don't mind that I said such a personal thing, but yeah, that's Sandy's daughter. So
We love you.
yep, family. Just like you, your family too.
That's right.
That's right.
Cool Uncle Fat Bastard.
Yeah. And so Heather, we will be Jim and I, this is our second one to do this, and it's really fun. So maybe we'll come up with some topics and keep up.
Well, the one thing we did want to talk about is the leaving America
Yeah.
and what drove us that, right? So
We
and
both
I'm
like-
waiting. So next time we get together, let's do that.
Let's do that. That'll be our topic for next time. Is why we both left? Why we both wound up in somewhere other than where we were born and raised, right?
Think of a couple topics around that area. Yeah.
Yeah. And Heather says, "Yeah, I was on the YouTube channel watching. All right, and I can see her on Facebook now. And I love the bike riding you two did in Japan. Molly and I? Oh no, you must be talking about Emily. Oh, let's finish with the bump. Let's finish with the bumpty bump, and then we'll finish off. Bump. Bye, Emily.
See ya.
Let's see. Hold on. Let's do a bumpity bump video, and then we will call it quits. That's
What
I
is
used-
bumpity bump?
That's what Heather's referring to. You'll see.
Okay.
Bump. The bump. Okay, close the door for Mama. Close the door. There
Yeah,
go.
you don't want mom walking by there
You're
in the
right.
shower. Hey, look,
Right.
there's Yumiko naked.
That's right. So here. This is bumpity bump.
She knows you're online. She's not going to walk in there, right?
She knows I'm online. Yeah.
Okay.
And I knew she wouldn't be naked, but I just didn't want her to be. It's
Sure.
It's her private time.
Sure.
Right?
Sure.
Here we go. Look at that format. That square format.
Hello.
Yeah. Isn't that funny?
Comes under the heading of
Share screen, Kurt.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody has memories that they want to preserve, and this is an important memory for me. Lately, after I return home from work in the afternoons, Emily usually comes out and asks to go for a ride on the bike.
Walk
She's like,
hot.
in the kids' seat, which she has outgrown by far, but she still fits in there all right. And we take a little ride on a circuit around the river near her grandparents' home. And we call that ride the bumpity bump because
Remember
the
bumpity
downhill
bump?
portion is all on a dirt road, and it's very bumpity up and down. And Emily just delights in that. We just go round and round, do the circuit over and over, see the same people over and over, and do all our bumpity bump. So yesterday when we were out, Emily saw the cameras at my side and asked to film it. So she filmed our little bumpity bump ride, and I couldn't resist producing a little video for memory's sake. So here it is, if you care to look. It's just a little memory from our family. Thanks. Bye-bye. What are we going to do? Okay, let's go.
So cute. It's a river right by her grandfather's house.
Yeah, I know that place.
In fact, we're going to pass her grandpa. I think you actually say hi to Grandpa. We're driving. This is not the exciting part. We're driving up the hill, and we're going to go around the corner and do a countdown. So Emily's sitting in a kid seat in the back. Emily's doing all the camera work. Good job, Emmy. Oh, I see. We're on the other side of the river, aren't we? Yeah, we're on the other side of the river. We're getting close. Whose house? Emmy was speaking in Japanese, one of her friend's house. Oh, I remember exactly where that is. Here we go. I keep saying that. Huh? Oh, it's almost there. Okay, we're almost to the top of the hill. Here we are.
Ah, I got it.
So it's a bumpy dirt road.
Right.
We would do this, go round and around and around. And that's almost over, and we're going to come to Grandpa. There. This is Emily's grandfather's house right there. And I think Grandpa
there
was
it is.
there.
Yeah.
So that's Emily's aunt. So that was that was a good one, but it wasn't like the other one that actually shows. Let me change this back. Shows actually Emily, which is cool. Oh goodness, there we go.
That's
So
amazing.
there was a bumpity bump. There was several of them, right? Yeah.
Now, Kurt, correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Yumiko's father passed away, or her mother?
Mother.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it's been about 2 years now, right?
Right.
3 years. Yeah.
Yeah. How's Dad doing?
He seems he's looking older, but he seems to be doing all right. You know,
Okay.
starting to have some of the ailments that some older folks have.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had fun at those festivals.
Oh, that's for sure. I've got some photos of that too somewhere, so we'll take
Yeah.
those out. Oh,
Okay, well, this has been really fun.
Emily's got something else.
Okay.
If I go back to Japan this winter for my seijinshiki, I'll be 20, so you can take me out to like an izakaya or something.
No.
Then I'll be able to drink.
You already drink with me.
Yeah, but
You know I'm the worst one for that because I don't drink. Do you remember that?
you don't drink?
No.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Well, that makes you the designated driver.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'm the designated driver. Yeah. All right. So yeah, we'll take you out and get you wasted, and that way you know you get home safe.
Good times. All right. Well, let's wrap this one up, and I will talk to you later, Mully, and
Okay.
maybe and so now I'll get it straight. I learned something today. Wednesday is not the same day in Japan and America.
That's right. Right.
So your Wednesday is my Tuesday.
Your Tuesday night vlog is when we'll do it.
Tuesday night. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. So it's a date. I'll see you next Tuesday for more. But say goodbye to him. Okay.
Sounds good. Bye, Em. Take care.
Bye. And let's just check the comments before we go. I think I see 2 new comments. Precious, how fun to watch this again. Thank you, Heather. Thanks for suggesting it. Sorry, she says, LOL, you recommended me this video a while ago. No kidding. Wow, that's cool. All right, everybody. Well, let's sign off, and we'll talk to you all later. Thanks for joining us for this reminiscence, and maybe in the future, Molly, we'll come prepared with some topics and see what we can do. We'll actually have like a virtual bench again.
Yeah. But this just all around chat was really necessary.
Yeah.
You know, it just needs. Yeah.
Got to
was
have
fun.
chances to catch up, right?
Yeah. Right.
You got to teach me how to do a green screen so I can do the green screen. Don't have to show the house. Well, maybe I'll figure that out. Okay. Take care, Molly. Don't let your meatloaf. I can beat you to it. And likewise to everybody else.
Okay. Are you completely shutting down here, or are we going to be?
We'll stay on for just a second to wrap up.
Okay.
Good night, everybody.
Good night. See you guys. Don't let your meatloaf.
Heather says bye. Boink.